Fartcoin sitting at $1 billion, a very, very interesting thing to me right now, because this is where it either crashes or it explodes. Currently sat above some of the blue chips in the space here, Fartcoin has done very, very well in comparison to other coins here in the last basically 6 months or so. From the low here of a market cap of roughly $200 million all the way up to 1.5 billion, and now currently sat at 1.03 billion. So it has done fairly well. In terms of explosive growth, we have seen very, very good stuff happening since March to now. But the real point that we're looking out for here now, guys, is the daily, which we are down 4.57%. The 7-day is down 7.28%, and the monthly absolutely disgusting 20.28% to the downside. Now, you're probably thinking like, oh, it's down so much. What can I do? I've been holding this meme for so long. Like, is it going to go back up? Absolutely, guys. It's sat literally in 7th place. It's the 7th most successful meme coin in the world right now at $1 billion. That is very, very good. Okay, it's very, very likely that this thing will continue up here, and when we do see the cycle sort of really cement itself into the bullish sort of narrative that everyone is talking about continuously here for crypto, it's very, very likely that Fartcoin will absolutely smash through all-time highs and really see some exponential growth here. So the all-time high market cap for this asset is $2 billion. So it will be around a 2x from this zone, but I do think there is more in the tank for Fartcoin there, guys. If we're looking at other meme coins that are sort of more blue chip than Fartcoin right now, you can see $1 billion, $1 billion, $1 billion, 1.8, 4.3. These assets, like for example, Bonk, for example, if you go to the Bonk all-time high market cap, you can see that it actually got to 3.71 billion. Now, Bonk is in the same sort of category right now as Fartcoin. Okay, it's literally basically the same area. So if these assets do start to take off again, we're probably going to see Fartcoin mirror the same market cap previously as Bonk, okay, which was $3.7 billion. So that is going to be around a 3x on our investment rather than a 2x here for Fartcoin. Now let's get into the chart, because there's a lot of stuff happening here, and let's see how we can make some money trading this asset here over the next coming weeks, months or so. Before we do that, guys, let me talk to you quickly about an asset that's launching in 3 days time. This is insane. It's raised insane amount of money, and it's very, very bullish to see an asset with such a strong utility launching in literally 3 days. We're super, super early to this. Very, very excited for 3 days time. You can see it's raised $55.4 million here. The utility is a Solana layer 2. So think base chain for Ethereum, but Solaxy for Solana. Okay, it's the first ever layer 2 for Solana, so it's very, very likely that it's going to do very, very well, being the first of its kind. And also you can see launching on major exchanges here in the top left side. And if you go to the launch schedule, you can see all of these things that are lined up over the next month. They're all bullish events for this asset. Okay, so what's going to happen? They're going to be launching this on the 23rd of June, and then all of these events that they have after their launch are bullish, buy, investor-worthy events, which will pump the price of the asset. Okay, so it's very, very likely that this thing launches, and then we basically see massive exchange listings as seen on their launch schedule here, and then obviously KOLs, massive marketing events, competitions. There's so many things lined up for a project of this caliber with such a strong utility that has had such a successful raise. Very, very exciting stuff. I'll leave a link in the description for you guys to go check it out. Again, do your own research, but very, very interesting, and very, very excited for this thing to explode here in the next 3 days. Now back to Fartcoin chart, because that's why you're here. Let's really get into why and how we can make some money trading this asset today. The first thing that is calling out to me is going to be this area. Okay, it's this horizontal, guys. We've seen multiple support and resistance from this area previously. Nice little breakout here in previous price action. We actually haven't lost this level of support since this area and then we reclaimed it quite aggressively. So if we do test this area again, it's quite likely that there is a move. Okay, the move that I'm referring to, it's going to be quite simple, quite easy to navigate here, and it's going to be worth roughly 14%. Now, we're not going to be going for the whole 14% here down to the volume weighted ATR, but on the 4 hour, what we're going to be doing here, we're going to be entering our trade, and then we're going to be looking at all the relevant take profit areas that we can basically capitalize on as this thing heads down. Because the most successful way of trading, guys, is finding multiple take profits throughout your position, and say your stop loss is say for example up here above the 7 SMA, for example. Let's bang that in there, and you can see that this is going to be the trade. We're going to get in something like this, it's going to be like this, and we're going to be chilling, and say the stop loss is here, just for example, nice 1-to-1 position. Now what happens? Basically, you get into your trade, you come down, you hit your first take profit. You know what you do when you hit your first take profit? You take your stop loss, move that to your entry. Okay, now what does this leave us? It leaves us basically with just green. We've taken 25% equity out here, right? 25% of our position is locked in profit. We have already made money, okay? So now if the price reverses back to our entry, yeah, we get stopped out. It's the end of the trade. But did we win? We won. We made money, okay? It's a successful position. So then we basically, if we hit our first take profit, we're sat here, stop loss is at entry. We're basically sat in this area in a risk-free trade. These are the keywords, risk-free. It's a risk-free position. We can hold our hands up, say, whatever happens, I don't care, I've already made money, okay? So it's a risk-free position that we are in, and then if it runs, amazing stuff, we hit all our TPs, we go for that lovely, lovely 14%. But what we're doing here, we're mitigating the risk for those stop losses. Mitigating the risk for those losses, which is very, very important in trading to mitigate that. So yeah, super, super interesting. Very, very nice way of trading there. Go check it out. Just thought I'd throw some little alpha tips in there for you guys. And yeah, that is gonna be it for me. Thank you ever so much for watching. I'll leave the link to Solaxy in the description of the video so you guys can go check it out. Obviously, this is looking like it's gonna be a blue chip with such a massive, massive raise here, guys. Not seen anything like this before. Definitely go check it out. All the links in the description. Obviously, go do your own research. Thank you ever so much for watching. Peace out for now, and I'll see you in the next one.